Giving all praises, all glory, all honor to the mighty Yahweh. Hallelujah. And it's the 23rd. So we going to read Proverbs 23. Oh, yeah. And stuff in the background. I'm in Cleveland for the holidays. All right. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given an appetite. Do not desire of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. So when you sit in front of a ruler, consider diligently what is before you. And they say to put a knife to your throat if you be a man given an appetite. If you're going to run and jump to all the things that he set in front of you, because they don't desire his dainty, because they're deceitful. This ruler is putting things in front of you, expensive things or things that he knows you want, that you desire, so that you can jump at it and he can see your character. He can see what you really after. But interpret this the way you will. Verse 4, labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom. Wilt thou set thy eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle towards heaven. So when it says labor not to be rich, understand that without wisdom, you're not going to be able to keep it. So fear Yahweh. Get wisdom. With all you're getting, get understanding. Labor. Labor and provide for your family. Labor to get riches. But remember, at the end of the day, the main thing is wisdom and fearing the Creator. So trust in God with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, basically. Eat thou not the bread of him that have an evil eye, neither desire his dainty meats. For he drinketh in his heart, for he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. The morsel which thou hast eaten, thou wilt vomit up and lose thy sweet words. Verse 9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. Most fools are going to despise the proverbs or the wisdom of your words. Remove not the old landmark and enter not into the field of the fatherless. Now, what does it mean to enter not to the field of the fatherless? You're supposed to do for the fatherless. We got many fatherless because of this system that fights against fathers. We have many fatherless. So remove not the old landmark and enter not into the field of the fatherless, those who do not have a father. Don't oppress them. For the Redeemer is mighty, and he shall plead their cause with thee. So the Redeemer is going to plead the cause of the fatherless. My child was taken away. He is fatherless. I pray every day if anybody touch him or something because I can't protect him. I pray every single day that the Redeemer, who is mighty, his name alone is Yahweh, plead the cause, plead the cause of my fatherless baby until I can get back with him. Applying thy heart unto instruction and thy ears to the words of knowledge. It said, let me read that again. Applying thine heart unto instruction and thy ears to the words of knowledge. And get instruction. Don't go around looking for celebrity gossip and stuff of vanity, but apply your heart to instruction. What kind of instruction? What are you going to learn today? You should be learning every day. Apply your heart to knowledge. What can I learn? Verse 13. Withhold not correction from the child. For if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with a rod and shall deliver his soul from hell. So withhold not correction. Your child may need the rod of correction, not all the time, maybe only a little bit, but don't withhold that correction from him to deliver him from his foolishness. Don't go outside. Don't cross the street. Don't do this because you can get snatched up and all types of things can happen to you. So make sure to correct them. Put the fear, not of the Almighty, but sometimes, see, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. But the rod of correction is what drives it. Let me keep it going. My son, and this is what's beautiful about the Proverbs. It's a man always talking to his son. If you look at the Proverbs, I mean, starting from chapter, 3, at the beginning of chapter 3, it says, my son. Beginning of chapter 4 is, hear ye children the instruction of a father and attend to no understanding. This is Proverbs chapter 4 verse 1. It says, hear ye children. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 1, my son, attend to my wisdom and bow down thy ear to thy understanding. This is a father talking to his son. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 1, my son, if thou will be surety for the friend. Proverbs chapter 7 verse 1, my son, keep thy words. So I just want to show that this is a father talking to his son. So when you read Proverbs 23 and 15, it says, my son, if thy heart be wise, if thine heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. Yea, my reign shall rejoice when thy lips speak right things. So this is talking about a father saying, man, I will be happy if you are wise, if you know wisdom, if you know the fear of the Almighty, and you start speaking right things, this father will be happy. And I will be happy if I can teach my son right from wrong and he choose the right thing and he knows and can articulate wisdom of the Almighty. Verse 17, let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of Yahweh all the day long. Don't envy sinners. Who is sinners? These celebrities saying all types of wickedness. Don't envy them. Don't. He's talking to his son. Don't envy those wicked people who, sell dope to their people to get all this money and they dripping and shining. He said in verse 17, let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of Yahweh all the day. Don't envy them. Yeah, you know what they got there. They getting on. No, we don't envy people like that. Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, 21 Savage, 21. We don't envy sinners talking about killing and all that type. Why envy? Because they got jewels? Because they got money? Why are you envying people who are obviously don't fear the Creator? There's nothing to envy about them. Verse 18. For surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. Hear thou, my son, and be wise, and guide thy heart in the way. Be not among wine bibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh. What is it being among a wine bibber? Somebody always trying to drink. Don't be among the wine bibbers. They're trying to deceive themselves with the drink. You drinking every day. One thing about people who drink or a wine bibber is they're trying to escape from something. They don't want to be in reality. So it's something they're escaping from. Is it depression? Remember, fear Yahweh. Let Yahweh be your hope. Let Yahweh be your dread. Let Yahweh be your, what do you call it? Self-esteem. Let's continue. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. So people who drink all the time and people who eat themselves to sleep constantly, the glutton, this eating, they shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. Because when you're a glutton, you're filling your stomach up, you want to go lay down. You're not doing a lot. Let's continue. Hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. It said, hearken unto thy father that begat thee. Listen to him. And despise not thy mother when she is old. Don't despise your mother because she got older. You shouldn't despise your mother anyway. This should be automatic. Let's continue. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom, instruction, and understanding. Buy it, but sell it not. Buy wisdom and instruction, but don't sell it. Tell everybody you can about wisdom and instruction. All right? But when they talk about buy wisdom and instruction, not talking about buying it from a person. Invest in wisdom and instruction. Invest in the Almighty's word. Invest in the concordance if you can. Invest in any tool that will help you gain wisdom and instruction, whether it be a dictionary, whatever. Buy it. But when you get it, don't sell it. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice. Verse 24. And he that begat a wise child shall have joy of him. Thy father and thy mother shall be glad, and she that bare thee shall rejoice. They rejoice because you know right from wrong. They rejoice because you're going to choose to do the right thing. They're happy you're not a fool. Your mother and father are rejoicing because you know not to do that stupid stuff. Verse 26. My son, give me thine heart, and let thy eyes observe my ways. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. A whore is a deep ditch. A whore. Why is a whore a deep ditch? Because she can pollute you. A whore has no morals. All right? You around a whore, and you're around people, you catch their ways. She's a deep ditch. All right? She's not trying to work with you. She's not loyal to you. She's a whore. And it does nothing but waste your time. And all types of situations happen because remember, whores are the wicked, and there's no peace for the wicked. So dealing with a whore, there is hell, destruction, and strife, and some type of warfare going on around her. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increase the transgressors among men. So the whore is she's trying to make you transgress. She in many different ways. It ain't just sex. A whore, sex is how many hours out the day, out the week. You got 168 hours out the week. When you multiply 7 times 24, you get 168 hours. You might be having sex with this whore for what, 2-3 hours out the week. Some of you guys are a couple minutes, so it's less than an hour out the whole damn week you fucking with this whore sexually. But you're around this whore. Does she have morals? Does she have values? Is she going to help you? Is she diligent? Is she a helpmeet? No. She wants you to transgress. She wants you to do something. She don't want to help you do nothing constructive. Let's continue. Who have woe? Who have sorrow? Who have contentions? Who have babbling? Who have wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? They that tarry long at the wine, and they that go that seek mixed wine. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it gives its color in the cup, when it moves itself aright. At last it biteth like a serpent, and sting like an otter. Thy eyes shall behold strange women, and thy heart shall utter perverse things. Yea, thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of the sea, or as that lieth down on the top of a mast. They have stricken me, thou shalt say, and I was not sick. They have beaten me, and I felt it not. When shall I awake? I will seek it yet again. So this chapter is really talking about not drinking, not being someone given to alcohol. And this is the end of 23. Peace out. All praises, all glory, all honor to Yahweh. Nothing to me. I'm nobody. Because the only one that deserves it, the only one that gave me my life breath, and the only one that's going to save me is the mighty Yahweh. All praises, all glory, all honor, everything, all vindication goes to him, the most merciful.